Hello there, my name is Richard. The first time you see my channel, I used to review cartoon series, anime series, Usopp and Computer Random, and today we'll talk about a new anime series from Netflix called Pacific Rim Black Season 2. Now, Season 2 left out when Season 1 that Haley and Taylor arguing about Boyd, what to do with him, to save him, to do something with them, until Boyd got captured and basically poisoned by basically a tech, but this sort of secret cult called the Sisterhood of Kaiju, and the Sisterhood are basically wanting Boyd because they find out what he really is. And Boyd, when you're not seeing season 1, you find out he's basically a kaiju, a hybrid of half human, half monster. But he can sort of change back and forth willingly or sort of something like that. It just depends on his emotions. And that's basically what it left out on season 2. But goddamn, season 2 was kinda gritty. I mean, it's basically describing a lot of people died, a lot of grievances, a lot of arguments about the two siblings, like how Taylor did that he needed to give up his own brother because they have to save the rest of the family. But Haley like, no, we should protect them. What you doing? We not abandon family. But a lot of that Tyler was right, because whatever decision you make, they still gotta die. But Haley, oh my god, Haley was a bitch. But to be fair, she was right. But at the very end, her emotion clouded her judgment in the situation they actually really are. Even Tyler give his own brother to the Sisterhood of Kaiju. He felt guilty. But at the very end, he had no really a good choice. All his choices were death, 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 maybe death. And his decision is the best way he thought, well, I had to give it up. It's the only way to save Boyd. You understand how his sister felt what his brother did to him, and you understand each person's emotions, but at the very end, it's the best question to ask. What is the best decision to survive? Not is the right thing, is survival. And giving that sort of gap to, can we get our brother back? And that is interesting. You can see their arguments, you see their point of views, that I felt Tyler did the right thing and Haley didn't do anything. She was basically the heart of the family, basically the one who has at least her morals the right way, but doesn't mean she was right. Yeah, I think that's why I felt this whole series is just so complicated. You can't really say none of them were wrong, none of them were right. It's the question is, if you think it's the right decision on the right moment. And that's all it really is. Because very end, everybody can die. And that's the truth. So you have to be very careful of your own choices. Let's talk about May and Shane. Now, May, she was sort of the unemotional, disconnecting of the group. The one who put the most obvious thing on front of your face, like, we have no other decision, it's just to lift the boy to the Sisterhood. She's the one who agreed with Tyler, but at the same time, she's sort of connected, ruthless. You also sort of kind of trying to deal with her own issues, especially you find out his father trying looking for her, trying to drag her back, and you find out why he wanted to find her back. It's because you're my daughter. This is the reason why I came back. I will give everything to bring you back. But you really don't know if Shade is actually saying the right thing, because he does really messed up stuff, but at the end he basically responded, this is the black, this territory, you do the most horrible things to survive. And he did do horrible things, but at the very end, I love it, they point to her daughter that you are always been this way. Shane, you just kind of give you skills. And that's sort of the question. What was the relationship? Did he does messed up his own daughter, or vice versa? And that's a moral question. Who was right? That Shane did the right thing to push her to become this murderer just to make her survive. Yeah, I love about that, especially when Shane sacrificed himself to help the siblings get their mom back to the sisterhood who messed with her head. And I think that's the biggest twist, that I wasn't expecting the siblings' mom to come back. I thought, oh, she had to be dead. The both father and mother should be dead. That makes sense because how grim this universe really is. But no, she was alive. Yeah, I was sort of surprised, especially you get more into what happened to her and her husband and the sisterhood, what she did to her, and they break her down. Especially what did the cultist leader of the sisterhood, that she had the psychic abilities to control everyone, including the kaiju, and you're wondering that how she get in that mental state, wondering how she get that blood kaiju, and connected to Boyd, that she believed Boyd was a god, the second coming of Christ. But at the same time, that's a BS, because you're controlling Boyd and you're controlling the kaiju and your sisterhood. And that's sort of this weird lie she gave to herself to control this cult, almost giving her reason this is the right thing to do. It's not. You love it that the sisterhood was very dangerous. They're well known in the black. They're the group that you don't mess with. You try to avoid them impossibly you can. But I feel the whole thing was great, especially what happened to the end. How Tyler, May, and the rest of the family was so close to the safety area that everything went wrong because the sisterhood or the cult leader was right behind them, and everything just fell apart. You see characters dying left or right, and this show had a lot of meaning, a lot of depth. It's something that is, were you doing the right thing? Yes and no. But doesn't matter. It's the moment right now. Especially you find out what the cult leader face looked like. Because they was hinting they don't look human anymore. They look kinda gnarly. And they not disappointed. When the sisterhood cult leader removed her mask, she was like, whoa, that's not pretty. That's kinda fucked up. Yeah, I liked about that. I like the hope they give, that you had to sometimes sacrifice so many things to get to that point. Everything just sort of clicked. I feel season 2 of Pacific Rim was so much better on season 2. Once more, I have my gripes, but at the end, that's what the whole point. To see each character's own issues, to see them grow, to question them. The black changed them, or they changed the black. That was sort of a lie. I don't know. And this is the reason why I truly love this series. Hopefully they do get season 3 to see what happened next, to see what the military would do with the Boyd, and to see their point of view change after they see their father alive, to see what he has changed, what he has done, and believe what they've done. It could be a lot of questions, a lot of answers, and potential to see what happens next. Now, I have one question. Do you like season 2? Do you feel it was better? Tell me down below. Let me know. I really got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.